that I burnt is a complete disaster.
Never mind. No, I'm sure it'll taste
My
good.
brother Murray here, he's got half a kilo of whitebait for me. And behind him over there is Mount Taranaki.
Mount Egmont.
Egmont.
Good idea. I think we need to embrace the culture a little bit more.
There. Brian is this great chef with his chickens. He's the head
Three
chef.
roast chickens in this one. Yeah. And the Weber, of course.
What's in the other one there? They're advertising Webers.
Yeah, Weber's. That's the big cube. This is the baby cube. Another couple over here.
So
Ready for
we're
the
not going to
season.
starve tonight.
We are definitely not. No.
We come over here,
And
open this lid,
big hand there.
and I burnt it so it's beautiful.
And they just caramelised. Mark.
And Mark, the boss here.
Cheers, thanks.
That shove it, oh, so you got a knife there, okay.
That's mine.
Thank you, Mark.
Right. Oh, hello. Where are the balls? I don't think it is. It's got... Right, we are recording and we have the ham and we have the cook of the ham. And he's surrounded by ladies, so he's quite happy. And so here's the hostess with the mostess. Yeah, I think showing her corn cobs. Shall we leave it at that? And how am I doing?
Are you looking what you're filming?
Yeah, but why is there a red round spot? Oh, is it?
Push the button to stop it, please.
No, I'm going to just do a little sweep of the people here. And a beautiful evening. And here's Sarah. Oh, and that lovely clock on the wall. And here's the lady from Gloria Vale. Gloria Vale. Yeah, she's escaped for the night. So I've got quite a bit of, oh, and here we've got the chicken man. Wow.
Oh, one left to cut, but they've all been cut. Look at that one there. That's all one there.
Did you glaze it?
Oh, there's all sorts, there's 3 different flavours.
Yeah.
There's barbecue,
Yes.
there's Mexican,
Mexican, that one.
oh yeah, Mexican barbecue,
Yes, yes.
and then there's thyme and sage,
Wow.
and with orange, and the other one was apricot chicken. There you go. Apricot chicken. Hope they enjoy them.
Oh, we will. I know we will. Yeah. Won't we? We will. Yes. Motorbikes and cars and stuff. Yeah. All the important stuff. Okay. I know.
Yeah, slick back. I saw the shield wearing tangerine socks. Yeah. She walked right by. She said, "You want to do it? You want to move? You want to groove?" Well, I strolled across the dance floor. Loud stuff. I looked her right in the eye. Real cuddly. I said nothing. She said, "You wanna move? You wanna move? You wanna groove?" Well, I didn't let her go. She wasn't real rough. No one else came near. It was always too tough. The band was called Curly and the Cocky Scrambles up. And they were real bad, wasn't it? You wouldn't want to know if they're fine. You wanna move? You wanna move? You wanna groove? Well, me and Christine, we got on okay. So I took her home in my ego. She's chewing on juicy fruit. I'm chewing on pico. The one hand on the wheel, arm around her neck. The other hand going down. Put her on the radio. She's playing our favourite song. You wanna move? You wanna move? You wanna groove?
You wanna groove with me, baby?
His wife rang up, she needed to find some papers or something in his office or something, and he was at the pub and busy, and so she asked where they were, and he said they're in the office, and said, whatever you do, don't go into my safe. They're on the shelf above that or whatever. And he said it to her about 3 times. I mean, whatever you do, don't go in the safe. So about 3 or 4 hours later, he comes home from the pub, and Noeleen's standing at the door there, and they're going, in that safe there's a whole lot of money and 3 eggs. He says, I'm confused why the eggs are in there. And he goes, oh, you really need to know? And she goes, yeah, I'm puzzled. I'm puzzled why you keep eggs in the safe. And he goes, well, after 40 years of marriage, I put an egg in there for every time I slept with someone else's wife. And she goes, well, that's not too bad, I suppose. After 40 years, only 3 eggs in there. He goes, well, every time I got to a dozen, I sold them, and that's why there's 40 grand in there.
Let's go riding, cruising down the open road. We can put the top down, listen to the radio. Big old Buick and a big old sky, and wheels on fire, and I tell you why. I got a hot rod car. Oh, let's go prowling, sneaking like we used to do. Way back in the country, cut across the cornfields too. Big old Harley and a big old moon, big old gator putting on the zoom. I got a hot rod car. We got a one-way ticket to the open road. Come on. Got a red line engine and I'm ready to go. Put the pedal to the metal if you wanna ride. If you wanna ride, let's go. Buick and a big old sky, the wheels on fire, and I tell you why. I got a hot rod car. Got a one-way ticket to the open road. Come on. Got a red line engine and I'm ready to go. Pedal to the metal if you wanna ride. If you wanna ride. If you wanna.
I'm sure it was something nice. Anyway, charging glasses to Mark and Noeleen. 40 years on.
Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary
And housewarming and Christmas.
what a lovely job you've done of this place here, as you have done to all the other places you've been. You've left the places lovely to the other people that have moved in. They've been very lucky to have come across a place that's all been done for them. So all the best to you guys. Well done, everything you've done.
Happy anniversary. 40 years today.
Is it?
Give her a big kiss, Mark. Come on, Mark. Give her a big kiss, Mark.
Yeah. She's not listening.
You better get that wig on and start playing up the mark.
There you go.
Yeah.
You're the
All right. 40 years of marriage. That's 480 months of hugs. 2,087 weeks of laughter. 14,610 days together. 350,640 hours of together.
Oh my God.
Hard work, everything else is
So after all that, you're real good friends now.
come closer. Every friend
Now look at looking at the camera, Mark. You just put your head down. Looking at the camera now.
Look at boy, look at boy.
Look at baby.
That's better. Yeah. Oh my God. Oh dear.
They're almost like make shots, aren't they?
We first met, Mark and I, we were just the entertainment, Marie and I. They got us into the Cadillac to be the entertainment. And they've showed us a lot of the world. They sort of got us, apart from a couple of little trips around the world, they got us travelling and showed us that it's not as hard as you think. You can get out there and do it yourself. And we've had a lot of miles in America. Oh, you should have done a thing on miles travelled in America. But through Mark and Noel, I just did my map we picked up on our first trip in the motorhomes, and it had all the states in America, and there's 6 states that I haven't been to.
Ah.
And that's all.
They're all.
Yeah, out of all America. One we ducked below was North Dakota, New Jersey, because it's just a little one by New York. And then there's 2 or 3 down around
That's probably big.
Ohio,
Ohio,
yeah. So,
New Hampshire, have you been up there?
yeah, thank you for taking us under your wing and taking us travelling. And then I think it cut both ways in the end. So we've enjoyed your company and enjoyed your friends you have around as well. And congratulations on your 40 years, and may enjoy the next 40 or 20 or whatever. Yeah. It's a long and happy life together.
Let me go.